It's already started, so let me do this.
All right, this one's gonna be Toby. You know,
Oh,
we
no.
specifically gonna listen to the track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please don't trip me.
Okay. Perfect thing because, like, oh shit. Look at my phone. And music in the background, mind you, is perfect. But, child, I'm gonna just, like, I'm reviewing a review. So hopefully this is okay. By the way, YouTube, I don't own the rights to this music. I'm just, playing the song. Hold on.
Talk to him, Dave.
Hey, Kalia.
Crazy. Yeah. Please don't trip me. Because I'm fine. Don't let this fall settle for your love. You can try me. Oh, don't try me. Oh, cause you're throw hands. Oh, you gotta try 'em. Try 'em for yourself, 'cause he's always.
This is interesting because I grew up in a Pentecostal church. Let me tell you, he is taking me back to my Pentecostal days, bitch. This is when I was trusted in religion. Ow. They were singing like this to me.
But I ain't. But I'm not. I might let you down sometimes. But here's there. So try. Come on, help me. How you doing this,
Original song. Oh, God. We'll do this.
It's mine. The prices blow my mind. I feel so rich.
Try Jesus, not me. Cause I throw hands.
I have never had to fight a grown man in my life. But any grown man want to threaten me, you see how they easily weak and try to make excuses because they threaten me and shit. Like, I don't have access to these lies. But let me tell you something. I don't have to do all of that. I really don't. Like, I could literally be out here starting shit with people and my niggas wouldn't give a fuck. But that's not what I do.
Try Jesus, please don't try me. I know what he said about getting slapped, but if you touch me or mine, we gon' have to scrap. So, try Jesus, please don't try me, because I fight. I have no problem laying these hands. Try Jesus.
Can we take a moment to appreciate niggas with dilapidated peens? They can't throw peens on hands. Let's be clear.
Don't try me, cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, please don't try me, because I fight. Oh, he said, turn the other cheek. Oh, but this one part of the Bible that just don't sit right with me. So try Jesus, please don't try
God. And then not a lot of fell asleep to let Frozen let it go. I'm not letting it go though. Because I don't like no bitch ass nigga talking shit to me. And then when I see, this is my problem. When bitch ass niggas approach me and I invite them to men in my life, they want to come in all these excuses, talking about I threatened them and I did this and this and that. No, I didn't do nothing to you. You threatened me and I introduced you to men in my life. I have a pattern and history of letting niggas know that. Like, I'm not, you can say what you want online, but that's gonna eventually, anyway. I'm just saying, like, don't be threatening me because I ain't do nothing to you. I'm just bringing up facts. So if you don't like the fact that um, you have foot fungus, no home to call your own, you don't have a car, and you have a dilapidated pee, that has nothing to do with Uppity. These are not even Uppity's problems. I don't deal with niggas like that. I don't work it out with niggas like that. I have never had these in me first. And I didn't threaten him at all. I just basically responded with the fact that I don't have to fight with no grown ass man with stinky ass feet that can't provide for his children. And his paperwork is beating on women and children. So what I'm telling you is a fucking fact that y'all can look up. We already looked these things up. That's why he's not accepted over here. And he would have come at Uppity. Because he heard the white niggas say they not coming at Uppity. He think he gonna be the one. Nah, nigga. And then when I make things clear, and it's not like I didn't make this clear in the past. I don't argue with niggas. That's what I have men in my life for. The men in my life, they make sure of that shit all day. I don't have to argue with no nigga, I promise you. But am I gonna handle my business? Yes, I will. And at the end of the day, like I said, stinky foot nigga was gonna say shit to me. Especially when he got his own place. Like, nigga, I'm living in my own. Like, I'm telling you, I'm so sick of all these homeless ass people coming for me. It's ridiculous. So, like I said, I don't know why they requesting to talk to my man when they're not one. Like, first of all, you homeless bitches and niggas can never talk to him. I have never made my man a part of this sector, and it's not going to start today. And you are so lucky for that. Let me be clear. But I don't have to. I didn't threaten nobody. I just want that to be clear, because this bitch ass nigga that was so bravado, he want to sit here and make his whole platform. Hold on. What is this about? Hold on. Okay. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Anyway, as you guys can see, he kept trying to make it seem like I threatened his ass. I didn't threaten nobody. In the my YouTube work's gonna speak to me. Exactly. So like I said, I don't gotta argue with no fucking nigga, because that's what he is, a nigga. He's a stink foot, wannabe using ass nigga. That part. And everything I said is the motherfucking truth. See, he was talking all tough until I didn't argue with him no more. And that's why he kept trying to, trying to make somebody get on his side. Bitch, we're not on your side. This is the B sector hole. And number two, they could easily not be on your side, because YouTube videos will show I didn't threaten nobody. So, like, now that that's out the way, we can get past that, because I don't give a fuck about that stink foot nigga who keeps trying to get my attention. Like, nigga, like, I don't think that. Anyway, I don't know who you think he's talking to, but it's not me, bitch. So, once again, and then J Dot, let me tell you this: if you had the correct name a long time ago, you said it. It's not the correct name. That's what I told you. If you really thought you had my sister's name, she will have you with your first mugshot. And that's on period. I ain't gotta hold you. Say, if you think you got my sister name, that's fine. I don't include my family in this for a reason. I was trying to save you, ho. Just like like Lady Love told you. Say a first name. You ain't say a first name for my family member. Like I told you, Ness is a fucking dumbass. You got your doxing from Next. That tells you how much you don't fucking know, you dumbass bitch. Do you know the people names you trying to get close to? Just because Uppity doesn't work, but I've always been a stay-at-home mom. That part. Y'all can't help. Y'all can't stop shit over here. Not with my cash out. I don't know why I feel like the only thing y'all stopped was making my cash app not show up. Like when people look at my cash app, they can't just cash at me. That's the only thing y'all stopped. I don't know what that's about though, because I learned about Cash App through the B sector. I've never had a Cash App before. I really didn't. Like, begging is not my thing. And I don't think my Cash App is for begging. People like to send my daughter things. Or me, you know? Because some of my Cash App was for me. So, yeah. That's it. I'm going to tell you that, J Dunn, like, you better be grateful. you got to be grateful that you don't know my sister's name, because I promise you gonna get your first mugshot, hoe. Just like Lily Love embarrassed the fuck out of you, but you couldn't say her son baby that name, but you wanted to skip past the part. Like J Dunn wanted to argue so bad. That's how I know. That's how you know it's always personal. Never business with that dumbass bitch for people panels. She said that Lily Love's son was a deadbeat dad. Meanwhile, we're on a panel with a whole deadbeat ass nigga. He got paperwork. Okay? He got paperwork proving that such. He's a deadbeat dad and he beat on women. This is a fact. This is a fact. Like, I never liked that nigga. So why is he being argumentative with me? I never liked that nigga. I never co-signed that nigga. When I first knew that nigga didn't exist, how I know he's a punk ass nigga and how he gonna try to run to the feds, cause he seemed like the informant type. That's why I'm gonna make this lie, making it clear. Because when he met up with Tracy and the mayor or one of the twins or whatever the case may say, they said, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Tracy. That nigga didn't respond with his mushroom head ass. Fuck out of here. You don't know real men. Cause you apparently wasn't raised by any. You Slobo was older than me. Trying to beef for me. And then once he realized I don't beef for niggas, I don't have to. You wasted your time. In real life, I got men that's gonna step. And when I say step, I don't know the meaning of these words because, like you said, my police record shows. Like I'm green to this shit. I don't know. I don't know about none of that. Only thing I know, if a man attack me in real life, he gonna find out. That's the only thing I know. Where at? Lord Noble said he's sick. He's trying to come home. Exactly. Yeah, that's what he was trying to do. And he told all that big shit. And the minute I told him, like, nigga, I don't gonna fight with no nigga. Watch how my niggas were. Then he kept coming on Lemon Pound trying to say like I'm threatening him. And he literally came on the panel trying to threaten me. Trying to get in on the B sector. Boy, bye. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I don't like your ass. And I never liked him. And he know that. That's why he mad now. And then he was trying to use, shout out to Tracy Tom. Don't use my motherfucking name, bitch. That part. Fuck out of here. Cause I don't have to argue with no nigga. He came on Lemon panel threatening me. And Lemon did tell him not to do that. He chose to keep doing so. So now you deal with the repercussions. But I didn't threaten a motherfucking person. That part is clear. And I have no record. I have no criminal record, I promise you. So who gonna win? This nigga that's constantly on record for trying to fight with women and children, or me? I don't know why he kept coming on Living Loud like I was gonna do something for him. I ain't gonna do it. It was weird as fuck. All day. Just like J W ass. Like I told J Dunn, she ain't got to worry about it. Once she get my sister name right, Uppity ain't got shit to do with that shit. My sister gonna have her with her first mugshot, I promise you. I told y'all, I got people, especially my sisters. Child. Anyway, like I told you, J Dunn, when you get my sister's name right, you gonna know about it because you gonna get your first mugshot, bitch. Because you have a history of harassing people online that don't bother you, bitch. And my sisters have never been here. So if you want to say something about Uppity, say that, hoe. But you can't say shit about my sisters. And you already know Virtual Sadie already admitted that there was no court documents on Uppity, bitch. But yeah, I want you to get my sister's name right. Cause you think you can't get a mugshot. I promise you, get it right. And watch you be on mugshot. Sorry guys, I can blow my nose. But yeah, anyway, so that was the argument today, which wasn't really argument. Oh my god, let's let it go. And YouTube camera said, "Up, there's a problem. I heard you said you were canceling members." Yes, I did. I did say that. Cause you know why? YouTube cameras. Cause you let J Dunn come up there and you said that she couldn't be brought down from a panel. And anytime I come on your panel, I don't be up there being disruptive. I went up there being very respectful. I didn't say nothing to him. Once I said I don't want to talk to that nigga, he proceeded to keep talking to me. And just because it was a bunch of mammies on your platform wanting to talk to him, and I didn't want to talk to him, I was talking to you. And you act like you was very annoyed, and then all of a sudden, I got to get brought down. For what? That was some bullshit, YouTube camera. That was very mammy behavior. And only thing I do is support you. And the same people you kissing ass to, they be dog walking your ass. Uppity is the only one to defend you behind your back. But all of a sudden, I'm the problem. Fuck out of here. That's why I said I'm going to cancel that membership. Because that was not nice. To me. She's a mod. Oh, so I gotta be a mod for that? Like, that's weird. I'm not disrespecting your platform. You said, well, I don't know what she said. Well, I do know what she said. You said that J Dunn is a mod and she's a member or whatever. So, I'm one of the few people that you didn't have to mod up because I'm respectful to you. Like, YouTube camera, look at your reasoning. I'm one of the few people that you did not have to mod up because I don't disrespect your platform. It's no reason for your mods to feel no type of way about me. And behind your back, YouTube cameras, I defend you. Yes or no? They always playing in your face. And I defend you. I don't be over here talking crazy about you. They do though, but you got all of this. What you call it? I have been nothing but respectful to you, Cameron, and she knows that. I like in actuality, I probably started because I repeated a rumor that I didn't know that she was sensitive to, and I want to share something because she happened to be in a manosphere from that time, and I shared it. So what the fuck is the problem? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know if you noticed, I don't watch none of your membership lives. I really don't. Like, I don't give a fuck. When I buy people memberships, I buy it because I just want to support you. I can't buy everybody memberships, but the people I do is because I feel like I want to fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like when you try to play in my face. I don't need a mod stick. Actually, I'm a horrible mod. Anyway. Exactly, YouTube camera. That's true. So YouTube camera, can you tell me who brought me down? And what made fact? Yeah. Why? Can you tell me who brought me down? And if you don't want to tell me, let me ask you a question. Wasn't it Computer Back Bree? Cause she went up there talking all my talking points, and she shut the right the fuck up. Shout out to Something Sweet and the rest of the people in the chat that called her fucking ass out. What the fuck is she talking about? What the fuck is she talking about? Because she did the same thing with the Umar boys. So how she have these talking points? How? So I feel like it was Computer Back that brought me down. You could say she didn't bring me down, but I think she did. Hey Levon, thank you, boo. Yeah, because I was gonna cancel your membership, YouTube camera, because I didn't appreciate that bullshit. Like, child, I'm over here supporting you financially, and you gonna let these people play in my face? And I wasn't even being disrespectful. I wasn't. I was just like, what the fuck is he talking about? And you was acting like you was annoyed with me. And meanwhile, we already had this conversation about Sassy. She's an annoying ass bitch. And you see what talent do. Talent follows me all around these YouTube streets. If you think that don't bother her for a second, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, ever since Sassy has been trying to have men, including on your platform, and you did not one time say like, oh no, you're not gonna do that to Uppity. I'll do that for you though. That's cool though. I think you're lying about Computer Back because that's what she does. She likes to bribe me down from panels and then talk my shit. But no, look, I feel like I shouldn't be able to be brought down when I didn't do nothing to you. And I'm one of the only people that defend you, YouTube cameras. That part. I do think it like it's Computer Back Bree. Because that's her mojo. That's her mojo. Buy Uppity down from panels and then repeat my talking points. So if it wasn't Computer Back Bree, why are you allowing other people to come on panels to repeat my talking points? That's weird. Like, if I can't say my own talking points, why buy me down so other people could jump up there and say it? That's weird. All she did was basically revise my talking points. I didn't. Yeah, because I said that. I was like, I'm going to cancel YouTube cameras and I'm going to cancel Miss Olivia. I'm canceling Miss Olivia membership because she never reciprocates. Ever. And I see her trying to kiss so many ass people that I watch in her chat that doesn't have no memberships. So I'm like, okay, bitch, this is why the black women sector didn't like your ass. Too much of a pick-me ass bitch. She's too old for that shit. YouTube camera, you know goddamn well I didn't do anything negative to you or your platform. Everybody was annoyed with Sassy. Asking the same question, including you. And we got Talent following me around. And I don't even want his ass. And at the end of the day, I don't... Like, let's say this was real life. I hold standards. I don't sleep behind white women. I don't. If you're a black man that's into white women to a point that you have children to prove that, I don't sleep behind you. I don't want my kids having to deal with any of these biracial kids and they mess. That's how I live my life. So I have to stand on business. And I felt like you was acting like I was annoying you, YouTube cameras. And how was I annoying you? He's a disrespectful ass bastard. And I made it clear. Once I asked him, you made it seem, and then you another one trying to make it seem that I was talking about his kid. How? I wasn't talking about his child. I wasn't talking about his child. I just said that she wasn't black, because she's not. What's wrong with that? I'm talking truth. And I don't sleep behind black men. I don't care where they come from. They could come from Africa. I don't date African men for a reason. I feel like they're no different from American men. So I don't date African men for that reason. They're no different from American men with that mindset. If they have that mindset, they're no different, in my opinion. But yeah. Oh yeah, you pissed me off that day, child. Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, oh, I thought me and YouTube camera was better than that. But apparently we're not. Cause like, girl, I didn't do anything. Hey, Johnny. Who was repeating my talking points? Computer Bag Bree. She went up there repeating my talking points. What are you talking about? That's why I went back in your chat. Because at the end of the day, I didn't say I wasn't going to support you at all. Because I was even telling True Enterprise, I was like, I was supporting her because it was fun. I didn't say you was receptive. I don't think you claiming that or whatever, but I said that I was supporting you because I felt like you was something different. But in my opinion, for me, I feel like everywhere I go, trying to get away from certain people just because I'm there, I know I'm going to bring them numbers. I know I'm going to bring certain people to their panel that would never hit it. But at the same token, I'm not going to deal with you if you're going to pretend like that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to go through that. I'd rather just, stay over here with my little 10 people. Sit up. I don't know if Tyler had children or not. I don't. But I do know. Let me tell you something about Tyler. When I don't know if I told you guys this. I like assholes. So somebody being an asshole kind of a turn on to me. Like I learned today on this road, like sniffing armpits. I like assholes. But I had to learn that there's a fine line between being an asshole and being whatever. Whether it's a narcissist, whether it's a colorist, or whatever. There's a fine line. Not everybody crosses all lines. And like I said, this is something I had to learn in real life. I literally love assholes. I know I'm an asshole. I know that about myself. Okay? I know that. Not taking that away from myself, but I'm not mean-spirited. I'm not like all these other things. You know what I'm saying? I'm just strictly an asshole. That's it. So in my personal love life, I think niggas is asshole, but they really be narcs. You know what I'm saying? But I don't realize it until it's too late. So I have to work on that in my relationships. But one thing I don't gotta work on in my YouTube relationship is people being assholes and mean-spirited. Like, there was no reason to drop me YouTube cameras. I was not hurting your channel. I was not even addressing that nigga. I was not even trying to be in a circus performing for him. I wasn't. Once you disrespect one black woman, I don't think I'm better than the next. And to me, you and Sassy was competing like, I'm a better black woman, so you don't have to worry about, like, it seemed like y'all were trying to say, like, I'm better than her. He just don't like black women by his talking points. And I don't like it. How I knew that from the start is because you cannot have a black child without a black woman. And most black women that give birth to biracial kids, they never try to exclude black men. Even though the child came out their coochie, Hello Kitty, And they don't do that. But you got black men trying to say, like, we can just act like we don't need black women to create a black child. How? That's very racist and disrespectful. And I asked him for a reason. So once he told me that, I was like, okay, I'm not arguing with him. I don't want to argue with him because I argue with people on this subject in the real manosphere for many years. So I'm not going to have bitches that can't even be counted. Like, literally can't be counted. If I go on Obsidian, like the lady that I was talking to earlier in my live, if I go to O'Shea Duke, I could go to so many people. And they're going to say, oh, I know who she is. And you know how we met? And I'm going to give y'all a little secret. We met on Facebook, bitch. That's when Facebook When Facebook started getting strict with the rules, that's how we came over to YouTube. So I never had to go through the pick me stage. Even if it was a pick me stage, I wasn't gonna be there. So that's why I said when I came to YouTube, that's how I met Cynthia G. That's how I met Cynthia G. And Cynthia G, as y'all know, she came to be a big subscriber. But I didn't know Cynthia G on Facebook though. But when I met her on YouTube, I was drawn to her because of her talking points. It's a lot of women on YouTube I was drawn to due to their talking points. But you know how I was drawn there? From Facebook. From Facebook. So when I was in the manosphere, it wasn't because it was the manosphere. It wasn't even called the manosphere. That was just niggas on Facebook that got blocked so many motherfucking times, just like myself. I got blocked so many times. It was both ways. So I feel like that's how the manosphere and the black women movement started. I think when the views and the money started coming in, because the money wasn't coming in from Facebook like that. We used to be arguing for the free. And when I met Wiley, that was something different. You know what I'm saying? It was still the same, how you say, energy of beef, but it wasn't that, to me, it wasn't that serious. And to this day, it's not. So yeah, when I tell you I know the manosphere, I know it. And I know how to pick people that's gonna fly off. Because I didn't know Cynthia G on Facebook, but I met her through YouTube, because that's when YouTube had no rules, basically. You could go on YouTube and go ham. And that's when Facebook really started going in on these little bitty rules. I used to get blocked so much on Facebook. You guys don't know. My channel was popping on Facebook. So if I was on here looking for clout, I would have started a YouTube page back then. I've always had no problem being a backseat rider. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to blow up. I don't. Like I told you guys, they didn't have to fucking block my page, because that official peen sucker video that hit all those views, if I show y'all my email, they know for a fact them views are official. They done flagged that video for buying views. Like, why the fuck? If I'm gonna spend money on anything, why would it be views? Anyway, they done flagged me so much to YouTube. They know for a motherfucking fact that's not the truth. And it's the main people that flagged me still trying to get this thing. And that's easy peasy for me to prove. If you look at my page on my backup page, my backup page is older. You can see that my niggas from Facebook, they was riding, and I didn't want them to. I didn't do nothing concerning like black men and white women videos. I never did a video concerning that, and I could have and blew it up easily. You know how popular I was on Facebook? The fuck out of here. Like I said, the manosphere knows me well. I'm talking about the real manosphere though. The old school manosphere. They know me well. And they also know I don't make no motherfucking idle threats. And they don't either. That's why I carry myself in a certain way. Because I know my niggas is going to step. Like, I hate when people try to make excuses. Nigga, you didn't have to do shit to me. The way I'm 44 now. I ain't never called my niggas to do nothing. But if I call them today, you think they care if I started first? No, they don't. They don't. But they're going to assume that you... I'm guessing. I ain't saying no. I'm just guessing. They're going to assume you did. But see, my guys, they got whole families out here. I would never sit here and call my guys to step on nobody for no reason. They know that. I have never had to have it done. I'm very unproblematic, just like I am on YouTube. So that's why I was mad at YouTube camera. Like, you putting me in a position when I was trying to be very respectful to your platform. This nigga already disrespected black women. So you're mad because I didn't wait for him to disrespect me? The fuck? But like I said, I got triggered. Some of your comments said I got triggered, and that's true. I did get triggered because I went back to my roots. I went back to my roots based on his talking points. Based on his talking points. Nothing else but that. He kept saying I wanted him. I'm not jealous. I don't even date American niggas. The fuck are you talking about? I don't date African niggas either for the same reason. They got the same mindset. And like I said, the minute the minute Uppity start being fake, you gonna know it. Trust me. They watching my page, ready for me to be a fake ass bitch, so they can sit here and pull out all my Facebook posts and all this other shit. But I'm honest. I'm honest. I ain't lying about shit. Oh yeah, my Facebook was wild. I'm telling you, it was wild. And if you don't believe me, it was a girl on here that, let me tell you something. The men, I would give the men that started the manosphere, they didn't bother me. It was the fucking women. And it was a woman that I took under my wing. And she used to get thousands in her chat, and now she can't even come on YouTube. When I tell you the I'm talking about the black women sector that started out, they shut her down. People always like to say, oh, why you show Nyla, you don't show your other kids? She showed Nyla. I didn't show Nyla. She did. And she tried to make it seem, because she didn't know my business like that. So she was making it seem like Nyla is my only special needs child, so that's why I'm hiding Nyla and all this other shit. Like, girl, I don't show none of my kids. What the fuck is you talking about? At that particular time, none of my kids was shown. She showed Nyla. And then she tried to make it seem like I was ashamed of Nyla. For what? I see how beautiful Nyla is. Why the fuck would I ever be ashamed of her? She was ashamed because she was lying. And I guess she thought I was going to bust her out. And I don't know why I think the uppity now, but I don't bust people out on their lies. I don't give a fuck. Lie. I don't give a fuck. But this particular girl, she thought I was going to tell people that she was lying, because initially I'm the one that encouraged her, helped her start the page. I said, girl, and the only reason I did that because I knew her from Facebook. When I tell you this girl, she was worse than K-Fit. Texting me every motherfucking minute, crying and complaining about what black men are doing or not doing, who they like, who they don't like. I'm like, girl, stop doing that. As you know from the groups, they love to feed off that type of energy. That has never been my energy. I promise you guys. That has never been my energy. So I even told her, I was like, girl, stop doing that. She would not stop texting me, no matter how much as I told her as a friend, like, you are annoying me. At that time, Nala was a newborn baby. So I was like, girl, I have a lot going on. And she didn't have any kids. Only thing she had was time on her hands. And when I tell you, all she did was dox anybody that she felt she had a problem with. And it was weird, the problems that she was having. So I was like, girl, maybe you should start a page. Because, at that time, Facebook was starting to get strict with their rules. And YouTube basically had none. So I was like, make a page, do this, do that. And then we would sit there and I literally sat there and helped her build a page. I had no idea that she was going to take her page, and I didn't have a problem with it, to be honest with you. I had no problem with it. But she took her page and made it like she was a divestment. This is when divestment was starting up too, because they was mad at, whatever. So I was like, I was looking at her page like, girl. Because I know she was trying to holler at my brothers on Facebook. Because like I told you guys, at this time, I'm thinking she's way younger than me. But she wasn't. She's older than me. Well, not older than me, but she's like in my same age group. But what I could tell is my brothers are not interested in older women. They're not like bums. They're not trying to live with nobody. They're not trying to live with no woman. You know what I'm saying? So, in the main, I got like five. I got five brothers, right? The one brother that she really, really wanted, child, he left a girl that's a whole DA in Rochester, New York right now. This girl is a whole DA. He met her on her way on the come up, right? So that's the one she really wanted. But while he was with her, my brother wasn't interested in her. He wasn't. And to this day, she doesn't want to show herself online fully. But my brothers, they're not interested in women that are older than them because they got their own money. They don't need to live with no women. That's period, point blank. They got their own, what you call it, motion. They got their own, like, they like their women to fall in line. That's just how the men in my family are. Like, that's just how they are if you deal with them. So my brother was very nice about it. He didn't say nothing disrespectful to that hoe. But next thing I know, when I encourage her to make a page, she's pretending like she's a divester. And I know for a fact, she ain't never had one white man had any interest in her ass. This is a motherfucking fact. No white man like her. They ain't never pursued her. None of that. Mind you, we're not in the same state. She was in Virginia. Her mother has a nice house. She don't got shit. She was living off her mother. She was in her mother's house. But her mother does have a nice house. But that's her mother's house. That's not yours. So sorry, I'm not reading the comments. Sorry. I'm not reading the comments. I'm just trying to make sure, like, I don't leave. If I read the comments, I'm gonna probably forget. But yeah, let me tell you guys, because this shit you can actually verify. If it's not on this page, it's on my backup page. And this is not a plug. This is just the truth. Whatever video that she didn't get taken down, it's on my page. I showed text messages of her begging me to make my brothers interested. And I cannot make my brothers interested. Then it eventually turned down to one. I'm not going to say my brother's name, whatever, but like, child, please. My brother is not interested in hoe. Like I told you, he was dating somebody that is now a district attorney in Rochester, New York. And we're still cool to this day. Holla at me. So we don't give birth to ugly kids over here. And they're all black. There's no mistaking that shit. So anyway, at that time, he didn't have any kids, but the district attorney of Rochester, New York City right now, she had a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Good luck finding that. I'm not giving out no real information, whatever. But yeah. So the girl that he was dating that is now a district attorney, her mother was right. She didn't want her dating my brother because she felt like my brother was dating her, which she felt like the girl mother felt like my brother was using her, which he was. He really was. And the minute my brother because when my brother was dating her, he was working at Wendy's or some shit. I forget what job he had, but it was some miscue job. Anyway, but he was going to college. Now, I'm not going to say what field he works in, but my brother got his college degree, and he used to be skinny as fuck. But he learned how to get his weight up. And his body is on point. No diddy. You know what I'm saying? So before he even got to this stage, because now my brother, he has his profession and he has like how you say? He's a personal trainer for guys that are slim but want to know how to build muscle. Okay? He tries to be a relationship coach. I think he want to be the next Derry Jang, in my opinion. That's what he. Anyway, yeah. She really wanted that brother though, but none of my brothers wanted her. None of my brothers wanted her. My brother I'm 44, right? My brother that's under me, he's 43. That brother, he's already taken. By the time I met her, that brother was with a white girl. But my other three brothers, when I initially met her, they had no kids. So she was telling me that she was crying to me. I got the text messages which I showed, proved it. She was crying to me that black men always choosing this and this and that. And I don't think she's an ugly ass girl. I just think that she's mentally ill. That's what I feel like. But yeah, my brothers wasn't interested. They wasn't interested at all. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, all my brothers are lookers. None of my brothers are ugly. None of my brothers are passport bros. I ain't gonna hold you. Any brother, like, they just wasn't interested in her. But like I explained to her, you need to go out there. And she wouldn't do that. I encouraged her to make a YouTube page. When I tell you I helped this girl make her a YouTube page, this girl was getting late. These people bragging about 1K. This girl got 2K and above in the black women sector. 2K and above. And this was when Cynthia G first started out. I didn't, like I told you guys, I didn't know Cynthia G. I just met her when I came over to YouTube when I kept getting blocked on Facebook. But anyway, that girl, she was so paranoid about me telling her the truth, which I would have never told. Because I was annoyed with that hoe. She called me every day, all day, complaining about black men. And that's not my personal experience, like I told you guys. Well, I don't know if I told you guys. Well, let me tell you guys this now. When I came to the internet, this is the first time I seen self-hating black men. The black men in my personal life, they don't behave this way. And if they did, I don't know about it. They never displayed this behavior to me. So that's why everybody got to grow and learn. So in the beginning, I was one of those too. Like, my brothers and my daddy would never. But at the end of the day, I don't know what they would do when I'm not around them. I don't know how they treat women that's not their family or friends. I don't know. And I had to learn, like that's disrespectful to sit here and say, because my daddy and my brothers don't do that, doesn't mean it didn't happen to other black women. That's disrespectful as fuck. I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes you have to sit here and let black women have a voice, especially in front of disrespectful ass niggas. But my thing with YouTube camera is we're not even talking as like just women. This is a nigga that has clearly proven he's disrespectful as fuck. And the fact that he think he can have a black child without a black woman, I don't know what else you need to know about that nigga. I don't know what else you need to know. But yeah, this bitch that I helped for the black women's sector, who turned to the divestment sector because the black women wasn't on her side. And I couldn't get it. I couldn't figure it out. And mind you, like I told you, my Facebook was popping. 1K in the chat every time. That's a fact. I ain't gotta hold you. That's how I learned. That's how I met Tommy Sotomayor, O'Shea, and all them other people. That's when they had to go on Facebook and recruit people for YouTube, because YouTube was like, we was like, yeah, YouTube, whatever. But once you keep getting blocked from Facebook, that's how we all migrated over here. That's the fact. That's how we migrate over here. And that's how I got to know some of y'all top CCs, not in the B sector. I'm talking about outside the sectors. That's why I said, if I want to kiss ass, I can kiss ass where it matters. And they can draw in tens of thousands in their chat. It's a fact. But yeah, anyway. I was like so disgusted with that hoe, because she literally flipped on me. Because she thought I was going to bring out the fact that she never dated a white man once in her life. No white man ever was attracted to her. And she came attacking Nyla. She came putting out Nyla pics. And when she put out Nyla pics, the black women's sector was like, why would she be ashamed of that? And then she couldn't back up her thing. That's one thing I love about the black women's sector versus the B sector. You got to have motherfucking proof, ho. So yeah. Yeah, once she couldn't prove all the... And then she tried to make it seem like I was jealous because she was dating her race. Meanwhile, she's not dating nobody. You know what I'm saying? So once I was able to prove that, how in love she was with my brothers, and like, key thing here, she was in love with my brothers. Especially that one brother I had. he wasn't featuring her. I was able to show she was under every post. But she wasn't mad at me for that, because she knew for a fact I ain't had nothing to do with that shit. He just didn't find her attractive. My brother didn't like her. And this is before my brother got his weight up. He was literally, in his own word, he would admit he was a bum at that time. He wasn't interested in her ass. That had nothing to do with me. But she wasn't even mad at my brother, to be honest with you. She wasn't mad at him because she know that had nothing to do with me. If you know me, I'm not going to help you guys. That Facebook page, let me tell you how popular that Facebook page is. It's still up, but I don't have access to it. But all my day ones are still on that bitch. So anybody try me, child. Anyway. But yeah, that page is still up. That page, that's when I figured out that Facebook, they will try to use you for money. Even if they want, like, I have no access to that page. But that Facebook page is still going strong. It really is. So anyway, I had nothing to do with why my brothers didn't like her. And I don't think she was blaming me for that. But I do know that she is the first, because I didn't show none of my kids. Not us, not none of them. She's the one that put Nala out there and try to say, like, I'm embarrassed because Nala has autism. Why would I be embarrassed? Why? So the black women's sector, shout out to them. They canceled that hoe. Like she had to get a whole new IP address just to log in YouTube again. That's how they did her dirty. She lost her page. She lost her IP address. Yeah, she tried to come back. I sent the email to the right person. She canceled again. And so I said, y'all need to give Yusuf respect too, because Yusuf is another one of those person. He came from Facebook. That's how I met Yusuf, on Facebook. That's why y'all cannot break up our bond. I don't know what y'all think y'all be doing. Me and Yusuf already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have our arguments. Yusuf know how I get when I'm mad. So y'all could be doing all that shit. Y'all can talk about what y'all want about Yusuf. At the end of the day, Yusuf puts in work. Tommy Sotomayor blocked his ass. Yusuf has a famous video. My video didn't even go viral because it was on Facebook, but Yusuf video was viral at a point. Yusuf went live on Facebook. This is when Tommy Sotomayor had went to, it was a Facebook group called Every Black Person Should Be Conscious, right? Yusuf did better than the owner of that platform. Child, Tommy Sotomayor couldn't take Yusuf, child. He couldn't take him. So yeah. But anyway, Slow Mobile, he came up there being threatening towards me and all this other shit. And like, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I have the same jargon. So any police or anybody else watching my page, I didn't threaten nobody. I just said, I don't argue with men. I'm just going to have another man consult you about what the fuck your problem is with me. Okay? You can talk to them niggas about it, and y'all can handle it in your own thing. But I didn't threaten nobody, especially not, because he kept trying to make it seem like I wanted him unalive. I didn't say that. But you're not going to be threatening towards me at all. You're not going to present yourself as a threat either. My niggas don't play about that shit. Me look. Hold on. Hey, Don Player. Yeah, YouTube cameras. Yeah, so what you did the other day, that was bullshit. I didn't do anything to you. I always had your back. And I do feel like Computer Back brought me down just to talk, because she does that on a constant basis. But anyway, guys. Here this nigga go. Okay. But yeah, trust me. That's what I was telling you about that bitch on the platform. But I don't know about her in the manosphere. Bitch, do the manosphere know you though? I don't know no nigga that know you in the manosphere. Fuck out of here. Like, y'all gonna see better collaborations on a monetized channel. That's not a problem for me. Y'all gonna see it when it comes time for it. Child, I work with these people, but if I'm gonna kiss ass, it's gonna be on a higher platform. Even though she took, let me tell you another tea. She probably done erased the comment at this time. But T.I. Hot Mess, her name is T.I. Hot Mess. Go ask her about Uppity. She's still mad to this day. I only support Ashley Says So. Ashley Say So is actually like a good person. And you know, I'm not saying it because I'm not saying it comes from Ashley Say So being married, but T.I. Hot Mess is one of them bitter ass bitches. But I'll make a hold you because it was T.I. Hot Mess. T.I. Hot Mess is the reason that I don't celebrate Kwanzaa anymore. Because I used to. Why y'all think I stopped celebrating Christmas? Because of Facebook and people giving me information that was real. And they did present me with another option, which was Kwanzaa. And me listening to T.I. Hot Mess, I ain't gonna hold you. She presented very good points about his history and the way he treat black women. Because at the end of the day, I have to stand for black women, even the ones that don't want to stand with me. As a collector, I just have to be a part of the good movement. So yeah, but T.I. Hot Mess, she couldn't stand me. I forgot why she exactly got mad at me, but she was pissed the fuck at me. But when I threw Ashley Says So in her face, because she used to shade that lady a lot, and I'm like, I think you jealous, because all you got is your dogs. It was something that was done before that. I don't know what, but I do know that's when she cursed me out on her community wall. When I told her, like, I feel like T.I. Hot Mess history, I felt like she was jealous of Ashley Say So being married and everything. You know what I'm saying? She's a little smaller than Ashley Say So, but all she got is her dogs. And when I said that, that bitch cursed me the fuck out. When I tell you I was trying to argue with everybody, and it started in her it actually started on her Patreon. We was behind the scenes doing things like Demetria said she like to do right now. T.I. Hot Mess, I don't know if she's still doing it or not. I try to stay a part of it, but she blocked me from her Patreon. She used to watch movies with us. I forgot what movie we was watching, but it just started a whole argument. And then I brought up Ashley Says So. Oh my God. She even went to Wally. Because I used to talk about Wally, how much I like him and stuff and right like that. She went to Wally chat and thank God. I don't know if Wally was bipolar or just didn't give a fuck. She went to Wally's chat trying to make me upset. I think she thought her numbers was gonna make Wally kiss her ass. Wally act like that bitch didn't even exist. Child, please. I was like, yes, Wally, fuck that hoe. Because that's after she had just dragged me on her community wall. And I was arguing with her. And then somebody in the comments like, girl, you about to fight with all these people? Because the girl got like over 200K subscribers. I was like, I don't give a fuck. But then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? You're right. I ain't arguing with this bitch. She got it. Because it wasn't even her arguing. It was me arguing with like her fans or whatever. And majority of, I don't know, I'm not going to say majority of them, but I will say it was only a small number that used to be in there when she used to do lives with the movie reviews. But she was a cool lady. Like I said, I ain't got too much bad to say about her. Because she could have did me dirty compared to what these bitches in the B sector be trying to do. That hoe, she got over 200K subscribers. She could have really did me dirty. Only thing she did was post a negative comment on me on her community wall. That's all she did. So whatever. And I tried to argue with her. And somebody that was like, I guess neutral, they was like, girl, why are you trying to argue with all these people? Like, you're not going to win. And I got it. I wasn't going to win. They was right. Hey, Scorpio rising. And let me see. I didn't say, oh, Don Play told me I don't like black men. Don Play, you know that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I love black men. My daddy, American black. My son, American black. What I said was, I like black men. I like having sex with black men for the dysphoria. There's a difference. Not Africa, though. I like Caribbean black men. And the only reason I'm saying Caribbean because I put everybody under Jamaican, but not all of them accents are Jamaican. But clearly, my man is Jamaican. So why would I not be into what my man is. That's disrespectful. I'm only gonna be into what he is. Yes, I love my Caribbean men, and that's my preference. You know what I'm saying? Just like black men have a preference, but when I have a preference, it's a problem. But I will never say I hate black men. No, I just say black men as a collective across the diaspora need to get it together. I will say that. Like, stop putting more onus on black women. Do it yourself. Stop worrying about weave. Stop worrying about single motherhood. Stop worrying about this. Stop worrying about that. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. That's what I'm saying. I focus on myself each and every time. Like, I may not like, even in the moment, I may not like what you're saying to me, but I promise you, if it's constructive criticism, even if I don't receive it in that moment, I promise you, if you say it in a constructive way, I will self correct myself. I will have no choice. And I will come back and admit that to you. Any American black man or black man from any diaspora, they will tell you that about me in real life. That's why you hoes can't fuck with me. That's why I said, if I say go get that nigga, they gonna do it. Because they know I'm unproblematic. It don't matter if I started or not. But I just have respect for the men of my life that's willing to step for me. I have respect for their families as well as mine. So I'm not trying to see nobody in the jail. I watch way too many jail story times to do that. But I do know I can make it happen if I want to. That's what I'm saying. Okay, guys. So that's why Slow Noble over there trying to make excuses. Meanwhile, he don't clean his feet with a dilapidated pee. Child. I know he don't speak for like all American black men. Shit. That's why most of them want younger women. Clearly they must have it going on. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. I don't know. I don't date American black men. I haven't dated an American black man since 2020. What year was my son born? I'm sorry. I said 2020. 2003. 2003. I promise you, you ain't gonna find not one American black nigga to say I fuck with him at all. Not like it's not disrespectful, but my Hello Kitty get hot for accents. Ever since then, I'm done with them. Like American niggas is like cancer to me. Cancer men to me, should I say? I won't say cancer, but cancer men. That's what they are. Here go this nigga texting me talking about go to bed. But I ain't say nothing wrong. I didn't mean to say cancer, but you know, like I just prefer Caribbean men. But yeah, YouTube cameras, you pissed me off, child. You pissed me off. I'm like, girl, I didn't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I'm always and then the same people you have on your platform, they always trying to shit on you. They always trying to hate on you. Uppity always having your back YouTube camera. So I was especially hurt. Jay Dunn only sticks up for people or say something nice when she has something to get out of it. I had nothing to get out of people not trying to play in your face YouTube cameras. Like they wanted Lady Fish to host a live that wasn't even that wasn't even good. Why you think the family feud was not gonna happen? Because Uppity made a big deal about that shit. Like, we're not gonna help Lady Fish. She need to go back to Bigo. YouTube camera already got the set audience. You know what I'm saying? I'm always nice. I'm always fair. Like if Lady Fish could get numbers in her chat on her own, I wouldn't have said shit. They was the one hating on you, not Uppity. It was Queen 88. It was Poverty. And Lady Fish. They the ones that said all that shit, not Uppity. And I told you they was doing that. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, we'll talk about YouTube cameras. Anyway, thank you guys for coming through. Chef Kisses. He said I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. I don't know why he mad though. I didn't say nothing wrong, but I didn't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just prefer Caribbean accents. That's my preference. Later, you guys.